Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Megaquarium. I am GeneralMing and today we are continuing our events here in the Heartcliff Research Facility. I believe that's what it's called, right? Yeah, Heartcliff. Our objectives are to reach 2,000 prestige points and to also reach a total of 70 concurrent guests. We aren't quite there yet, to put it lightly. But everything is currently running fairly smooth. We're just running into some financial challenges here where we aren't, well, we're not making a ton per day. Let's leave it at that, I think. So what I want to do is look at ways that we can maybe reduce a little bit how much I'm spending every day. I've got 4 staff members right now. I feel like I could maybe get rid of Harry, to be honest with you. I want to keep Xavier because he can do anything that needs to be done. I want to keep you that for the same reason. She can do basically anything. But I think I can get rid of Harry. Sorry, Harry. You are out of here for today. Now we just really kind of need to hope that the two of them can handle all of these needs plus this area. And as soon as possible, I want to get a level up or 2 in. I am gonna go ahead and tell her that she can do feeding. Apparently she's got an immediate secondary level up. I don't know that I want to use it, but probably should. And I'm just gonna put it into feeding again. Alright, I don't know if I want to keep going on her though. And Xavier's fine, he's great. He's also getting paid 300 a day, which is insanity. And in fact, can I... So at 3-3, we could probably actually be better off to hire a new person and fire Xavier. I did not realize he was costing us that much every day. You are a 1-1. 1. Lorenzo does a lot. He doesn't fix anything though. Feeding, fixing, and cleaning by Flick. I guess yeah. We'll hire Flick. We will keep what's his face on Xavier on long enough to get Flick up to like a level 2 of each of those, and then we're gonna call him done. And as soon as we can, we're gonna get Romeo done so that we can just make this Romeo's habit zone of control. To use a new floor turn. Okay, so right. Active swimmers observation. 3 active swimmers, sufficient water and heating for 3 minutes 20 seconds to get a grand total of 8,000 gold. 8,000 monies. Do we have 3 different species of active swimmer that I can use? I'm betting not. So the French angelfish are active, that's 1. That is the only one that I have presently, isn't it? I believe so. And even with it, I can't cross tropical and cold water. And in terms of other ones that I could buy, yeah, I don't need the ledger. You guys are not active swimmers. You guys are. You're also really expensive and you need a really big tank. And the bannerfish are, so I theoretically could do that. Theoretically could do this. You want at least 6 of you. Which means that's 30, and the tank has to be at least 30, so that's kind of a redundant, that's a redundant feature there. You guys grow up to be size 16, and there's 3 of you. Again, that makes this kind of a redundant feature, except not really, because you get all the way up to needing 96. So it means deep tank for sure. But you don't seem to have anything you eat up to size 6. That could be a problem because those are size 5. Great. So you can't really do that. But maybe you could just long enough to be... We could cross our fingers and hope that works, maybe, but I would really prefer not to do that, I think. Can I get another active swimmer in here? Of course not, that'd be too easy. Well, we will toy with that when the time comes. And I think what I'm actually going to do right now is look at finishing out what we were doing in the last episode, I believe, which was getting the rest of this underway. On an unrelated note, I was browsing the Steam page a little bit earlier, and I did see that there are mods for this game, and I looked at them and they look freaking awesome. Probably 3 times the number of animals that are currently in the game, plus tons of decorations, some really cool looking tanks, you know, standing pillar tanks and stuff like that. So I definitely want to get into modded Megaquarium, like, as soon as I can. But I do also know that there are a total of 10 campaigns for this, the base game, and I believe it's an additional 5 in the Freshwater Frenzy game mode. So I'm not quite sure how I would like to handle that. My guess is going to be that what we will do is... You know what, to be completely honest, I might between episodes go and get some mods. Just not like animal mods necessarily, but like some of the tank mods perhaps. Maybe a couple of the animal mods. I honestly don't know. Most of them say don't use them with the campaign, so maybe I'll wait. I'm so torn. We'll be responsible. We will wait on the mods until we're into the 3 like long-term sandbox type modes. We'll do all of the campaigns as purely vanilla. Yeah. Just to make sure that we're playing a game, seeing the game the way it was meant to be done. Wouldn't want to be dishonoring that or anything. Can we get a level up on this yet? No? That's annoying. I'd like to get that done. I would also like to get another animal into a habitat right now. We have the Mora eels. We have those guys. We've got one. Got him. So it looks like the next thing we're probably going to want to do is the angelfish. Or maybe we'll do these. Let's do these because these guys are pretty easy. Need tank space of 21. And don't put them with other things that are eating krill. Do take specialized food though. Maybe do everything in the cold water that's better. Got both of those. And both of those. We don't have any frozen enemies. I don't know. Where did I put a chilled tank? Is that over here? No. Oh, this big one right here. Has a whole bunch of chilled animals in it. These are cold tanks, these two. Right here. We do get this soon. Another cold water tank that eats a whole bunch of things, so that'll get its own tank. I guess we could be prepping for that, right? We'll probably do like 2 of those. Yeah, I'll probably do 2 of those, so 38 tank space. Let me look at getting more of this up this way. Oh. You've unlocked everything, rank up to get more. Right. I'm gonna do something like that. We're gonna pause the game, buy that, and then I'm actually gonna put in a corner tank immediately. I want a deep corner tank in that one. Deep corner. Yeah. Nope, I lied. I don't have the funds for that. What is that? $2 grand? Okay. And of course, it does burn through all of the money once again. But now I have a tank here that I can work on. I may have forgotten that that wasn't a thing. No, let's go ahead and make a second lagoon tank here as soon as I can. And I'm gonna put the cold water anemone in that one. And then I'll actually put in like a little... There's a tiny little like room back here. And we'll put a pump and stuff in there to cover those two. That way we can connect these two. Seems like a plan to me. You a basic tank? You are a basic tank. I can do that again. Need to make sure it's a 3x3. 180? Well, I'm broke, but as soon as I'm not broke, I can put that in. Right? Yeah, right. I know what I'm doing. I'm good at video games. I'm not. Oh. But I like to pretend that I am. I need probably like one pump here connected to that and one pump here. Out of money. Consistently out of money. I guess, you know what I can do? It occurs to me. I can go ahead and say that I will help with this, because I don't think I am timed on it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take that. Because it's $4 right now, which is useful. I need you to learn gift shop. Thank you. Pause the game. Yeah, see, because I am still technically at a deficit, I think. Maybe not though. That was $300 gained. I don't know, man. I'm not this type of a person sometimes. Romeo Zone, we are expanding the Romeo Zone. We're gonna give you this, so I can give you that. You get everything in here and back there. Cool. So now, Romeo, I do want to prioritize things, though, because I definitely care more about fixing it, then feeding, then gift shopping, feeding it, whatever interval you feel is appropriate. Now that'll help out a fair amount in terms of finances, I think. Yeah, we're making 20 a piece on those, we're making 12 a piece on those. Making 10 a piece on those, it'll be good. Great. Okay, so what was I doing? Right, I was working on this tank here. Which means we need basic pump connected like that. I do want to do a filter onto this one and a filter onto that one. And then we need a large heater there and a large chiller on that one. Great. I'm gonna move you to be like there. We are gonna grab a tool station to put right in here. And I'm going to grab this guy. And we are gonna put that like right there, I'm sure. I guess. And then give me a wrong end. Staff door. Right in the middle. I don't know if we're winning or making or losing money. It looks like we're making money. As long as we're not actively building things. About to finish up this, which means we will start on the probably the double filter. Double filter seems like it's going to be more useful to us in the long run. It's times like that. I don't understand why he didn't just pick up this one on the way by. Instead he passed over there first. And I mean, I'm sure it's just a limitation of the game engine and it's not anything that can really be handled super easily, but it's still weird to me. Let's see, cold water critters. Do like 2, 3, 4. And I also want to do 2 starfish. That does mean I need to put on to you power light. Just nice and easy for you guys. I want to grab a thing for live rocks. 2 of them in there. Cool. That's pretty nice. That should be mostly decent then for you two. How are you getting along over here? You are keeping everything under control. You're doing fantastic. That's a problem. We're gonna lose jellyfish. Barely saved that. It was almost real bad. What do we got? We have a level up on your bet. I'm gonna pass, I think. Alright, so with that handling both of those, I can now remove this tank and connect it to that one. Now you have almost enough of whatever. Just need a little more heat, I think. You both do. Unless I think if I do this, water heater, toss you down like that. That solves your heating problems, and that solves your heating problems. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. So into this tank we're gonna do something. Just not sure what yet. Okay, you are not a person I want doing things. If I go to advanced here, I can currently disallow skill and high skilled tasks because you are kind of useless at them. And that is a thing which will stop them from doing, unfortunately, most of the repair work through the entire building. Kinda sucks. Autopsy reports on the moon jellies, we have lost 2 of them because nobody's feeding them, and nobody's feeding them because everybody sucks. Well, actually, it's because you can't do that. So let's go ahead and just undo that, and we'll just accept that it's going to take you time. And let me send somebody over here immediately because we are about to lose all of the moon jellies. That's unfortunate. Can I get 2 more? I can't get 2 more, and I think we will actually expand Romeo to be just over like that. So he is now responsible for only feeding them. They will still come and deal with his repair work so that he doesn't have to spend all his time up there. Because that also handles that tank. But that should hopefully stop the moon jellies from not getting fed because he will always run over here to feed them. He is, I think he's okay at feeding. He's okay at feeding, he's got a 2. So he'll head over there next, and I believe he'll be fine. We'll watch him to make sure. Yeah, he's not spectacular, but he gets the job done. I'll give him a level up next time I get the chance. Like with a level up, Good lord, give you level up into feeding, or into fixing rather. It looks like we are making money again. Yeah, we're making 300 to 500 a day. That's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. You are not getting the filtration that you're supposed to. Why? That's broken. That's a problem. And actually, more importantly than the why is, can I fix it? And the answer is not super easily. Can I get like a... Can I do this? Since I just need to move you to be over here. That ought to keep you nice and filtered. Not perfect, but it's good enough. It'll work. We are, however, out of time for this episode, so appreciate all you watching. We did make a little bit of progress here. We've got another habitat in. We got a little more prestige. We're making our way. We will keep going. We will get this done. We will get the other ones done. We will move on to something more exciting, I promise. But until then, thanks to y'all for watching. Catch you next time. Adios.